Hey everyone, welcome to DK TV. I'm DK Sports Ambassador Wade McElwain. A lot of people say to me, Wade, you look like a guy who's been punched in the face for good reason. That's right, for MMA. We're talking MMA here on DK TV. In particular, it's UFC 200. The biggest fight match of the year, pretty much. Oh my gosh, think of the fights we've got going on. Cormier Jones, Lesnar Hunt, Tate Nunes, Aldo Edgar, Velasquez Brown. There's so many fights going on. Who do you choose? Well, you go to DraftKings, right? You put together a 5-fighter roster, $50,000 budget. Who do you choose? Which fights are you choosing? Oh, I'm giving you my predictions right now. Pop in the mouth guard, lace up the gloves, get ready for my knockouts. All right, first up, I'm going with, you know who I'm talking about. I am going with Frankie Edgar. Okay, 9,900, he's taking on Jose Aldo. Sure, there's no denying that Aldo is a classic champion, but has he lost his mustard? Did the Conor fight take too much out of him? I think it did. I like Frankie Edgar here. He's a little bit pricier, but I think he's actually going to knock out Jose Aldo first round. What? Bold prediction. We don't do that on DraftKings. I just did it right here, throwing it down. Next fight. Okay, number 2. I'm talking Cat Zingano versus Juliana Pena. Look, Pena is young. She's got a lot of fire in her belly. Cat Zingano is pricey. She's older. She hasn't been in the ring for a few years. Does she have what it takes to get in the octagon to come back? Cat Zingano is 10,500. Juliana Pena is 8,900. I like her as a value pick. She has a score of like 100 fantasy points per game in DraftKings. You got to take her. She's on the list. Cat, you're on my list. All right, next one. The big one. It's the big fight right now. Cormier versus Jones. Okay, now these guys have been trash talking. These guys have been back and forth. These guys have had a history in fights before. Is this the deciding one? Can Cormier, healthy living, take on hit and run John Jones? That's a little inside joke. I think he can. I actually really like Cormier here. I think that he is actually, he's got a good value here. He's a hard puncher. He's consistent. I really like him. I think this one, is it going to be a boring fight? I'm not sure, but I hope it doesn't go to submission. I hope for a good fight here, and I really like Cormier in this one. You are on the list. Next one, the big man. Come on. Let's look at this fight. It's Lesnar versus Mark Hunt. That's right, Mark Hunt. His brothers Mike and Nick will also be in the crowd, but I like Brock Lesnar in this one. Why? Because he's bombastic. He's crazy. He's Brock Lesnar. The guy plays every sport. Sure, he's an underdog. He's 9,000. Sure, Mark Hunt is a bit more of a striker where, you know, Lesnar's more of a grappler. But I think I like Lesnar's 9-inch reach. So I'm going to go for that. Brock Lesnar, you're on the list. Don't disappoint me, because you haven't fought since 2011 and you lost twice in a row. All right, and my final fight that I've got, we're talking Sage Northcutt, which sounds like something you'd buy at Whole Foods, versus Enrique Martin. Now, Sage Northcutt, 11,300. He's 20 years old, karate kid, going to university. He lost his last fight, but this is like the UFC saying, here's your gimme. Just take this one. 11,300. I mean, he's pretty much a guaranteed win against Enrique Martin. Yes, he's not that singer. I think this will be a quick fight. I can't see it lasting beyond the second round. So Sage Northcutt, let's take a look at my picks. Make your picks. Here are my picks. That's right. Frankie Edgar, Jose Pena, Cormier. Got to take Cormier. Brock Lesnar and Sage Northcutt, with a little bit of herbs and spice. I'm taking him. How do you get involved? You make your own picks. You go to DraftKings, put together your own 5-man roster, $50,000 budget. It's UFC 200. Welcome to big time. Get in.